Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Captain Shock here. And oh man, is this gun fun to use, the RPR EVO. And this gun is actually quite overlooked. It has an AR mode as well, so you can interchange between the SMG mode and the AR mode. Now when I did my review in the past of the RPR EVO with regards to AR mode, I said it wasn't that good, and at the time it wasn't that good. It was kind of terrible actually. But fast forward to the future, they actually buffed the AR mode for the RPR EVO, and the AR mode is actually pretty good now, so definitely use it at those long range encounters. But this gun absolutely shreds, and that is why I love it. And of course, you don't put a suppressor on the RPR EVO. It's just like the K-bar, you don't put a suppressor on the K-bar as well. So if you see someone playing with the K-bar or the RPR EVO with a suppressor, tell them, yo, take the suppressor off and use the gun as how it was meant to be used. Now the RPR EVO is a very in-your-face weapon, so you can see my playstyle is a bit more aggressive than normal because I'm meeting the specifications, the requirements of this weapon. You have to adapt to the weapon you're using, and you would be surprised at how many players don't actually do that and then they get destroyed. I think I'll be using this gun a lot more in the future coming up, and I will see if there are any good variants as well. Now watch this scenario, I just peeked and I get instantly melted, but that's a good headshot by him and he had a longer range. I just wanted to peek and see who was there, but of course that lucky headshot, well, if he meant it or not, very good shot by him, and that is what killed me there. So I recommend, even if you just want to peek a long range encounter, change to the AR mode first instead of just peeking with the SMG mode on. If you notice, the game is very close as well, so this gun is perfect for this situation. I really need to push it and try to get as much score as possible, because if I rely on my teammates, we will lose the game because the score is very close and the enemy team has a superior team compared to my teammates. This is solo gameplay right here, and of course it happens quite often with the matchmaking, the wonky matchmaking in Infinite Warfare. I hope in Call of Duty World War II that they fix that and it's more balanced. Also, if you're using this gun, make sure to use a counter UAV so you can jam their radar up, and of course they won't see you on the minimap, because against tryhards or like some of these guys here, they're just looking at the minimap constantly, and you don't want that. You don't want to be exposed and you don't want to be at a disadvantage, especially if you're playing solo, right? If you're playing solo, your teammates would require you to actually be the better person, the better player to carry the team. So I do also recommend the Synaptic with rewind and propulsion, of course, for this RPR EVO. It complements it quite well, as you can see. Now in this gameplay, I'm not going for a very efficient score line, like a very high KD, flawless gameplay. You can see I actually die quite a lot in this gameplay, but I'm showing you real gameplay here that you will experience. So what I'm doing here, I need to push the pace because the score is closing rapidly. It's too close just to, you know, play a bit more efficient. So I have to play a bit more aggressive. I have to balance it. You have to adapt to what the game brings, the situation on the day itself. If the game itself requires you, the game you're playing right now at that moment requires you to push more, close that gap in the score or further the score, whichever scenario, then you need to do so. And look at this situation, they got the micro turrets up as well, and absolutely shredded with my RPR EVO. I love the time to kill. The time to kill is amazing. Notice that I'm clearing the power positions and the mini power positions as well. You see, he's trying to get into this power positions, but I am just blasting them, hosing them down with this RPR EVO. And he tried to drop shot me. Nah, that ain't gonna work against me, boy. I teach people how to drop shot, so I know how to counter it as well. And they get flanked, they don't know what's hitting them, they don't have time to react, and that's the beauty of this weapon. And when you keep hitting them so hard, they don't know what to do, they become flustered, they just make mistakes like this. Look at them grouping up together, and boom, look at that feed, get destroyed, boys. That power position is mine. You can see how they subconsciously all push towards the power position, and that ain't gonna work because I'm in the lobby. I know how to absolutely destroy in this game, and you can see as evidence right there, They love to go to the, look at that, he's in a mini potion. What happens? You have to clear it out. You have to keep them away from that, otherwise they will absolutely annihilate your teammates and you will lose the game. But you guys know me, I play for the win. The KD is second, I play for the win. I don't like losing. Look at them just jumping across now, trying to get on top of there. I take advantage of that. They're in a dead zone, just taking them out. But look, I spent a bit too long in the dead zone as well, so I rewind. I don't want to stay here too long. I'm trying to move away, I'm trying to escape. I'm just taking them down with me, as much of them as I can, as I push away to a better position. He's putting a trip mine down there. Don't try and hide from me, boy. Look at that advanced movement. Get wrecked. And I'm keeping up this momentum. I'm keeping up this flow. When you have a flow going like this, don't stop. Whatever you do, don't stop. Just keep pushing. It doesn't matter if you die. Just keep pushing until that very moment. And I make a mistake here. I thought I had him. I really thought I did. But I got killed right there. But at least I got my streak. And that is important. I have advanced UAV up. It's going to give us a good advantage over the enemy team because we have that situational awareness now. I call in my warden as well, so I now have a superiority. So you can see at the start the game was very close, but I just kept up that aggressive but disciplined pace, and they did not know what to do. They got flustered, they made mistakes, and they broke mentally. So you can see how they just got beaten up. They literally got beaten up during this gameplay right here. They tried to come at the start very aggressively, but they just got destroyed. When they take their headsets off, they're gonna be so dizzy. They're gonna have those wobbly knees. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Bye.